Hey everyone, welcome to Live Chat Tuesday number 244. I am Crystal. If you are watching the replay, welcome and happy St. Patrick's Day. Please leave me a comment in the comment section and hit the like button. If you are here with me currently live, please hit the like button and welcome. So let me get rid of this ad so I can see the chat. I don't know why. I guess when you start live, it has a ad. Welcome in, Rebecca. I hope you're feeling better, honey. I know you've been sick recently. Welcome in, MimiTammy and Noelle. And thank you so much, MimiTammy. And her message says, Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you as well. Let's see. Why is my page was not moving? I was like, why is my chat not moving? Welcome in, Pam Hunter. Gonna be listening and crocheting. That is fine. And thank you so much, Rebecca. Good afternoon, Flower Tammy. So how is everybody? Welcome in, Patricia, Yarny Cat Crochet. Cleaning and lurking. You working on getting your craft room together? Or you just doing normal cleaning? Everything that people bought from the live sale is waiting to be picked up. So, just so y'all know. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Noelle. Feeling a bit sad today. It's me and my husband's engagement anniversary, and he's on a trip with his best friend in Vegas. Well, he should have taken you with you. I mean, with, you know what I mean. He should have taken you with him.
Planes fly both ways, honey. Get on the plane.
Yeah.
Get on the plane.
Mama's saying, get on the plane and just go. Planes fly both ways. Thank you for asking. Finally starting to feel better, but got to get my strength back. I understand that, and hopefully you recuperate soon. Hey, Kim, Kim's Craft Shack Shop. Welcome in. That was a choice that's gonna, oh, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully he'll make up for it, Noelle, when he gets back. He better win if he's going to gamble. Would that make up for it? Your chat keeps getting deleted. I don't think you're doing anything wrong, honey. Maybe it's YouTube acting up. Yeah, try to go out, come back in. If you are using the app, close down the app and then come back in and find the live. And then if you are using a web page, click the refresh button maybe. Welcome in, Kendra. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. And welcome in, Margie and Alley Cat Crochet, Kimberly. I wish I could have went with him, but our kiddos need a parent here so our house doesn't get burned down. Well, I understand that. Okay. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. Somebody's got to watch the kids. Hi, RoseannAlexander. I was just saying, everybody that bought stuff from the live sale, it's on the front porch waiting to be picked up. Our mail lady did come by. She was making the rounds, and she stopped. She goes, "Is all that for me?" And I go, "Yes, ma'am." And she goes, "Well, I didn't get a slip this morning for a pickup." And I said, "Really? That's just odd." And normally they notify her of package pickups when we schedule a pickup. And she goes, "Well, I've got to come back around 2. I've got to go back and pick up some packages for some people down the road, and she'll come back and get them." So everything is going out today. Welcome in, Daigo Crochet, Miss Diana. You got a notification from Pirate Ship. Good, good,
Right.
good. I am always worried nobody gets the email for their tracking. But if anybody did not, Patricia, yours came from my pirate ship, and so did Cindy Lulu's. Everybody else should have gotten an email from Momo. And so it should say, "Patricia is sending you a package." If you did not get tracking, you can always message me, and I can send you the number, the tracking number. Oh, thank you, Noelle. That's sweet. Yeah, I was trying to be festive. I mean, this is my, I guess you would call it a lucky shirt, but it's not. Like, I don't look at it as lucky. But it has like clovers, and it's green, and it has a cross and little coins. So, yeah. And I got green eyeshadow, green hair tie. So I got green, nobody can pinch me. Something about DoorDash. What? Where did that go? I'm waiting on my first DoorDash from kids of liver and onions for lunch. Okay, enjoy. I'm not a fan of liver and onions, but
Liver
some
and
people
onions
like them.
is one of those things
Yeah,
that you either hate its guts or you love it.
yeah.
One
Well,
of
I
those-
hope you enjoy it since you like it.
Yeah.
You need to order our DoorDash is going to expire. We got DoorDash free trial, and there's this one sandwich place that I really, really like called McAllister's. Oh, I love their spicy turkey melt. Pam Hunter says, "Please keep in your prayers. She has brain tumor surgery, but still has remnants that couldn't be removed." Who does? Well, whoever it is, I will definitely keep them in my prayers. Oh, Roseanne got her pirate ship. She was one from that on yours that we paid for. So she got her notification for. Yeah.
Yeah, so it does work.
Yeah.
It wants to.
We inputted everybody's email, so it should have emailed everybody. Ganny Joe's here? Did I miss Ganny Joe? I haven't seen her. Am I on live chat? Yes, I am. Let's see. My chat just jumped, or it just now updated or something. And I missed a super. Sorry about that. Thank you so much, Rebecca. We're halfway through the goal.
I have a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
You just ordered new fiber last night, and you're going to be spinning and dyeing a few. You could say what people like the colors.
Yes, but that was supposed to be a surprise.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
You're surprised I told you. Aren't you surprised?
If y'all heard her say that, I I ordered the fiber for the next live sale. I ordered 2 packages of white to dye. So
And I was just saying.
She wants y'all's opinions on colors.
Yeah,
of course, I will be using food color, but if you soak it in vinegar, it takes the color and sets it, and then I heat it, and we hit the goal. I didn't even get to announce the other supers. Thank y'all so much.
Announce them now.
I'm fixing to. I still have a few people to welcome in real quick, but so if y'all can give me some ideas on colors that maybe y'all like to see. I do have a variety of Wiltons and regular little liquid dye. So let's see. Welcome in Jennifer Redgate and welcome in Michelle Plays Hookie. Aw, thank you, Jennifer Redgate. MimiTammy says, Miss Patricia, I have not had any in 4 years.
Any what?
Any what? Oh, liver and onions, I'm guessing.
Oh, well,
she was the one that was getting it delivered.
You'll be dancing in the street then.
I used to love it because I had it as a child, but I don't like to make it as an adult.
Because you see them before.
No, I haven't seen Yarn Barb's mannequin. I need to go and look. We have a McAllister's here too. Yummy soup and half sandwich. That's what Mama actually gets, but she gets the baked potato,
too.
And the sandwich, the half and half.
Yeah. Yummy. Where she live?
Kendra is at the cabin. She goes, no DoorDash at the cabin. Going back to civilization on Saturday. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Where does that lady live that has
let me here.
Oh, okay.
Kind of up by Dallas.
Oh, okay.
All right, I know I'm behind and I'm trying to catch up. I think my chat's fixing to jump. Yep, it just did. All right, let's see. Yarny Cat Crochet says, hi, Patricia.
Hey.
Which is also a Patricia.
Oh.
She's the one we watched do the last mystery bag.
And was hugging
and
it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hey.
My eyes saw her, but possibly a Getch. Granny Joe looking for you. She might be in here a little bit. It was set to $2, I think is why the goal didn't move. But we hit it, and so once I get caught up, thank you so much, Kendra. And then the last one was also Michelle Plays Hookie. Thank you so much.
Is that the one that broke and you fixed it and worked and worked and worked?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So, it would go, ooh. And I'm like, well, that's not a howl. It would go, ooh. And I'm like, that's not going to work.
She worked half a day on that thing. I was kind of secretly hoping it wouldn't get fixed, but she fixed it.
I had to find the right kind of batteries. We had some, it just, they were either too dead, we had them too long, or something. It just
can't wire or something.
No, I put some newer ones from 2023, and the ones that wouldn't work were from 21.
They're supposed to be good for 10 years. I don't know
Yeah,
what to tell
well,
you.
I don't know either, but the ones from 23 worked. Partial to orange sunset. Okay, keep that in mind.
Orange, yeah.
Well, like orange, yellow, pink, I would guess.
Purple.
Yeah. Welcome in, Asia Joe. Dancing in my PJs in living room. MimiTammy says, you must be really excited about the liver and onions. Teals and purples. Alrighty. Yeah, the last ones I dyed were teal. I'm almost out of teal though. Welcome in, Bridget.
Well, if she's in the PJs dancing, don't dance in the street. You might get arrested and you lose your onions. But,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, chat jumped again. And let's see. I used to make it many years ago when my kids were younger, the way my mom did and grandma, by putting a bunch of Lowry seasoned salt on it and letting it sit for half hour to an hour. Love sunset vibe too. Okay. Okay. So that's kind of two with sunset vibes. Then bake covered with a whole bunch of onions. Do you use purple onions or yellow or both? Poor Noelle. Yeah, I'm not a fan of livering onions either. I love onions. I don't like liver. I don't think I would like it anymore though. Yeah, your taste buds change like supposedly every 7 years. So things that you might like, you might not like anymore. I used to love fried mushrooms when I was young, and then in my teens and early 20s, I could not even stand the taste of mushrooms. Now I don't mind them again. So would love to find a restaurant that would have some good corned beef and cabbage. Ooh, that sounds good. Rebecca Hutzler says, hi, Miss Patricia.
Hey, excuse me for chewing. I'm eating my chicken and dumplings.
MimiTammy was that way with peas and cabbage, but now she loves it. And I'm not a fan of green peas at all, but I will eat them if I have to. You know, like if they're in something, I'll eat them. If there's just a pot of green peas, might eat them. I might just leave them. But everything else, vegetable-wise, I pretty much like.
Potatoes.
Yeah,
it's hard to get you to eat them.
I like potatoes a certain way, but baked potato, I like to make like a mashed potato, baked potato type thing. But I love cabbage, so with salt. Ah, okay, Michelle. Well, thank you so much, honey. Great to see everyone today, Bridget says. I'm working around the house as I listen. I hope everyone is well and making something beautiful. Well, awesome. Daigo is multitasking. And AeroLuvrr has been a member for 14 months. Let's do a kitty. That cuts off. I still have to change the batteries in that one, but thank you so much, Margie. And there's Gainy Joe. Welcome in, honey. Your chat keeps disappearing. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I know that's got to be frustrating.
Again, the same one?
Uh-huh. What are you using? Are you using the YouTube app or a browser? Yeah, Noelle says, Rebecca, I see your comments. And MimiTammy says, I see you. Arrow says yellow onions. So she made them with yellow onions.
Oh. Try purple and green.
Try purple and green
together,
onions if you ever make it.
Flavors.
I love the blooming onion from Texas Roadhouse. Yeah. Those are good. I like their rattlesnake bites too. The little hot, it has like peppers in it or whatever. Oh, those are really good. Didn't like black coffee before and used cream and sugar. Cut one at a time. Now I drink black. You know, and I've actually cut back on my sugar, and I do that the same. I used to do 3 level tablespoons of sugar, but I like my coffee strong, like dark roast strong. And then I've cut back to 2 level tablespoons and barely any cream in it, just enough to cool it off to drink. But as of right now, I can't do it black. If I don't have a little bit of sugar and some cream in there, I can't drink it, and I've got to have coffee. So I make sure I keep that on hand, sugar and cream. My grand princess would have trouble waiting for English peas. She loves them anyway. Oh, well, that's good. We ever have them, I'll send them to her. How about that? Welcome in, Janice Surfer. How you doing? Patricia says, I can't hack broccoli or Brussels sprouts, but the rest are good. See, I can do Brussels sprouts if I cut them small, like in half, and then put salt on them. To me, it's kind of like cabbage. Oh, Asia Joe, that's awesome. Yes, I would love the cabbage recipe. Thank you. We were forced to eat. Oh, my chat jumped. We were forced to eat raw beef and onions too. No wonder I only eat meat well done. Me too.
Raw.
Like when I have steak, it cannot be bloody at all.
Raw?
It can be slightly, very, very slightly pink in the very middle, but no. We don't like blue cheese either, Margie.
Who does? Oh my God.
That's another one you gotta have a taste for, blue cheese.
Yep.
After the divorce 13 years ago, I all of a sudden liked it, and my ex always loved it. Hey, maybe that's why. Before I became so caffeine sensitive, I love black only way I ever drank it. Ah. Well, hello, Esther. Welcome in. She says, hello, Crystal and Miss Patricia.
Hello.
Everything from the live sale is going out today. It's sitting on the porch waiting for the mail lady to come get it. So, Esther, hopefully you got your tracking. If you didn't, let me know. And Gainy Joe has been a member for 39 months. Look at that.
Yes,
Spring break with Ava and Lexi. Well, I hope y'all enjoy spring break. No wonder I hadn't seen the school bus lately. Comes about 4:30 in the afternoons, and I'm like, Thank you so much, Gainy Joe. Oh, you're on your iPad. All right, so you're using an app. Maybe your app needs an update. So check if you're using, if it's Android, check Google Play Store to see if it needs an update. If it is an iPhone, okay, iPad. So yeah, I don't know what the store is for iPhone or iPads. But check to see if it needs an update. Maybe that's the problem. When my girls were little, their favorite veggie was what their sister hated. I was English peas, the other was spinach, and I love spinach. I always have. A la King, not Ellie. Stupid voice text. I do speak English. I was wondering what that meant when I read it before, and I'm like, okay. Guess I'm not seeing it. Well, hopefully it fixes, Rebecca. Yeah, maybe you're on top chat. Go to the top of the chat, see if it says live chat, top chat, or maybe all messages. Danny Joe goes, stop talking about food. Sorry. I drink my coffee black unless I'm at a coffee shop. Chat. I think again, but my page is not moving. All right, let me try to catch up. and I lost my place. There. The same here. All I've had is coffee, so I'm kind of hungry myself. Hi, Jill, J Blue-Eyed Lady, welcome in, and Kristen F, welcome in. Okay, so Kristen, I don't know if you are familiar. You were gifted a membership. So what I've been doing with gifted members now, if you get gifted a membership, you have to attend one live and comment on one video that is not a giveaway in the month you were gifted for your gifted membership to go into the monthly giveaway. And so I am marking you off for attending a live. Now you just need to go and comment on a video that's not a giveaway. So like a short, it doesn't have to be a recent video. It can be a video from 2 years ago, a Yarny Talk Thursday, a winner drawing video, something like that. Bridget says, I love all the veggies, but onions have always been my favorite.
I've never heard that before.
Diana Crane, welcome in. Digo Crochet says, Miss Patricia, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Asia Joe, you and my brother would get along perfectly. And same with you, Gainy Joe. My brother likes it still kind of moving, and I'm just like, don't show me that.
I used to stack up all the salt and pepper shakers, the ketchup bottles, and everything that at a restaurant in between us, so I couldn't see. I camouflaged his plate, and I said, and when he would take, I'd look away. He went, "Oh my God, it was awful."
Yes. Hi, Mariana. Welcome in.
Knock the hide and horns off and throw it in the plate. You know, they're just gross meat now.
Chat jumped again, and I lost my place. I hate when that happens. Welcome in, Mama Gwen. How did the donation go at the VA? MimiTammy says, Miss Patricia, I'm tired of dancing. Laugh out loud.
Well, after you have your lunch, then you can take a nap. It'll be gown time. Take a nap.
Esther says, what I meant was I made, she says, bridal Brussels sprouts and bacon last night for dinner. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I knew what you meant, Esther. Brussels sprouts, not bridal sprouts. Welcome in, Terry, Crafty333. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you as well. Oh, Michelle Plays Hookie's going to make a breakfast burrito. Yum, yum. You're very welcome, Kristen. And Ganny Joe has gifted me a membership. Thank you so much, sweetie. And it went to Abby Normal, Janet Dixon. I haven't seen her around here in a while. Maybe she's a lurker, but congrats, Janet Dixon. Let me write that here.
I'm gonna say something. You know the one that said onions had always been her favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I was a kid, I thought onions were terrible. And I went to what ended up being my brother and sister-in-law's house. and they had some fried onion rings. I had never even seen or heard of a fried onion ring. I was a believer after that. I have eaten onions all the time. I never heard of such a thing. And they were wonderful.
I forgot to do, that is for Janet Dixon for her membership she received. Noelle says, bought a box of Snickers and Twix coffee because that's the name of our cats. The coffee is delicious.
Huh.
Well, interesting. I have not seen that kind of coffee, so, but it does sound good. I have never heard of that kind of food, Mama Gwen. Frog balls? I don't know what that is either.
I hate to think about that.
Oh, pickled Brussels sprouts.
Is a frog ball?
MimiTammy says, at this point, I'd be happy with a corn dog. Bridget says, my mother gave me an onion as a pacifier when I was little. Every time I fussed, they would give me one and I would chew them all up. I still love them raw to this day. I will actually sit and eat on a raw onion as a chip when I have sandwiches sometimes. And I will actually eat a piece of garlic like that too. Like not a whole garlic clove, but just one little piece off of it.
Well, you know, you should never have a cold because garlic and onions are two things that help you ward off cold. So keep you from getting it. So maybe that's why you haven't had one.
MimiTammy said, Noelle says, Mimi can't go wrong with the corn dog, just as long as I can dip it in mustard. Same here. Mama Gwen says the auction went great. Oh, my chat jumped. The auction went great. Thank y'all so much. Your bag sold for $15. So awesome. I'm glad they liked them, and hopefully the people that bought them, you know, enjoy them. And you're very welcome. We were happy to donate. I put your cities in a reusable bag. Huh? I'm not sure. I think it was a typo. Esther said she loves the Snickers coffee. I'm making that style meatball for supper tonight with red curry sauce, served with rice, of course. Ooh, that sounds good.
You like anything hot?
Yeah. My mom made onion syrup for colds. Interesting. Diana Crane says, hi, Miss Patricia.
Hey, how you doing?
Esther says, I love onions and garlic too.
I used to cook those by themselves. I mean, together, just as a side for you. Remember? I used to cook you a whole pot of that.
She would stir fry stuff, and then like on the side, she would cook just onions and garlic just for me because I love them so much.
I think I put it in butter.
Are great antibiotic. Yes, they can be very, very much so.
That's exactly what I was.
Oh, she meant I put your goods in a reusable bag. It was a typo when she said cities.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't have a city and it sure wouldn't fit in a bag if I did.
Aw, thank you so much, Esther. Crochet Queen, welcome in, honey. She is just popping in to say hi. Well, hello, and thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a good day. Wrong book. Got you down, Esther. All right, so we did hit the goal, so we'll draw a additional 5 names, and everybody that did the super chats will also get an extra 2 entries. So MimiTammy, Rebecca did 2. Kendra and Michelle plays hooky, so y'all each get 3 entries for today for helping hit the goal. So we'll draw a total of 11 names today. No, you did not. You're here. You're here, Karen ABQ. You did not miss the live. We've only been live 35 minutes, honey. So you're good. You're good. You made it.
Can I tell them something about Dollar General for them to be on the
Sure.
lookout for? Everybody listen up.
Listen up.
Anybody that has, I think most of you have a Dollar General around you. If you have one that is a Dollar General.
Can y'all hear her okay?
Can you hear me now?
It takes a couple of seconds.
I know.
For them to answer. I just want to make sure that they can hear you good enough and not. Okay, Karen says yes. Yes, we can hear her. Okay, good. I didn't want them to be like, what? I can't hear.
Okay.
Okay.
When you go to Dollar General, check the section that has, if you have one that has a market Dollar General together, it's going to have fresh chicken and steak and hamburger meat and all that stuff. If it's just a regular Dollar General, it's going to have lunch meat and cheese, and it's going to have maybe some chicken nuggets or something like that. It won't be the fresh meat, but y'all need to scan. Go ahead.
Thank you, Yolanda.
Y'all need to scan that section, like where if it has the fresh stuff, it'll have like lasagna, and steaks and sausage and all that stuff, breakfast sausage, regular sausage, Johnsonville links, all kind of that stuff. But it's 25% off right now on the majority of it. Not everything. You have to scan. Some of them have little tags on them, and some of them you just have to scan it and guess, okay? But if it's something you're interested in, then I think even like turkey lunch meat and block cheese and different things like that, Lunchables, like for your kids' lunches or snacks after school, something like that.
They had ones that had sandwiches that had like a bottle of water, a Kool-Aid packet. They had some Nerds gummy clusters and some like tacos, like rolled hot tortilla, something and others in one for 25% off. And then some little pizza ones that had a Capri Sun and a Crunch Bar Lunchable. So, I mean, there's several different things.
And my guess is this is going to increase percentage off as the time goes by. That's my guess. Don't hold me to it because I don't work there. I don't know anything about it as a guess. But for right now, you'd be able to save some money and fill your freezer. And
they also had some hamburger meat at one point in a black little container. They had
the roll, the 3-pound roll.
Yeah, 3-pound roll. I don't know how much they were. I'm not sure, but they were everything was like 25% off. So if you have a DG Market close by,
it's going to have that.
It would have that.
But the others,
it's not at the regular Dollar Generals, just at the market ones.
But the regular ones should have something on the sausage and the Lunchables and that kind of stuff. Not the fresh cut meat is the difference.
Yeah.
But just scan it and see and save yourself some money. Oh, and Blue Star and Yellow Star toys.
Yeah, Blue Star, Yellow Star toys.
Watch out for those. Scan it, scan them, scan them, scan them. Because you will be happy.
She also got these, it's like pepperoni with the cheese stick in the middle. She got some of those and some lasagna, like little serving lasagnas that you can for 2 people. And I mean the box was maybe like that big, and you could cut it in half, and it was a serving for 2 people. And that was like you could cook in the microwave, and it cooks like in 4 to 8 minutes if it's a 1,100 watt microwave. So, and I love lasagna too.
Because that's why I got a big one.
Yeah, there's a big one in the freezer, but it takes longer if you freeze it. If you just keep it in the fridge, then it cooks in a couple of minutes, like 15 minutes in the oven if you do it that way. No, I've only been live 40 minutes.
Oh.
I usually start the entry giveaway about an hour and 15. So. Good. Esther says, okay, thanks, Miss Patricia. Thumbs up.
Save every penny we can get, right?
Yep. My brother is a penny pincher.
and since today is St. Patrick's,
GrannyDee said, we know Crystal likes her pizza and lasagna.
Oh, yes.
Y'all must know me real well.
Watch for the sale coming up pretty soon, because it's going to start dropping now that it's already St. Patrick's Day. The decorations and stuff, that's going to drop real quick. If you, maybe by Saturday, because you'll have a 5 off 25, you'll be able to get some things like that you can use next year. Or I try to get things that I can use for even the next holiday, no matter what it is. But anyway, then, and after Easter, that's going to start dropping too.
Yeah.
The candy will start dropping, and
they also had some little stakes. Like it's a flat little package with 2 round stakes in it. And I had cooked some I think last month when she got some little bitty steaks from there, is garlic pepper steak. Well, garlic and pepper flavored on the steak, like a marinade. But those cooked up pretty good. Their hamburger meat cooks up pretty good.
And then they had regular steak with the 3 pieces in there.
Yeah, but I didn't cook that.
Trey did.
Trey did. Okay, and he liked them. So, I mean, yeah, I think they cook up just like if you would buy it at Walmart or you know.
We only had one store like that here.
Yeah, we only have one DG Market here.
It's maybe a year old. It's new. Oh, also they had the milk all marked down. Lemonade, milk.
They had lemonade, milk, and chocolate milk.
Whole,
25% off.
Yeah.
She says it feels like an hour, but I thought it felt like 15 minutes. Patricia, Yarny Cat Crochet says. She's referring to you. Has it been an hour yet? Time to do the drawing. And she goes, but I thought it was like 15 minutes.
Oh, so, well, that means she's having fun then.
Time flies with good company. Sure does. I know. Sometimes we'll be chatting away and I'll look up over here at the time that I see right here on my screen, even though y'all can't see it. And I'm like, wow, where did the time go? You know? Same here, Noelle. I could definitely live off pizza. I would never get tired of pizza, lasagna, or burgers.
Yep, I was going to say hamburgers. That's another thing. Yep, she can. She is not lying about that.
On salad, I could live on a loaded salad full of veggies with ranch. Yes, I do like Caesar salad, and I also like the fully loaded that it has like olives and peppers and chicken, cheese, and all of that stuff mixed in. Yeah. MimiTammy says, good, thanks. I will search. My DG is not a market next to me close.
And y'all keep watching, because every week I expect that it will drop some more. And
yeah, because there was one time she found
some was 50.
Some hamburger meat 50% off. So it did go up.
It just
So
depends
everything
on the
that's
manager.
25% off might,
Yeah.
you know, depends on the manager too, you know. If you had to pick a favorite stitch or pattern right now for a blanket, what would you go with? I'm browsing online for ideas. Figured I'd pick your brain too. Normally, granny square is what I kind of go for, or a the ripple Afghan. That's normally my go-to for a blanket, because the granny square you can just keep going around and round and round.
It's super fast.
And it's fast, but it does eat up the yarn because you're doing 3 in a cluster.
But you can get rid of your scrap yarn real quick too.
Yeah. And then I like the way that the ripple looks. But you could also do like another yarn eater though for a blanket, is like the waffle stitch that has really nice texture. It looks like little squares indented. I think one row is like a front post, and then 2 back posts, and then a front post. Something like that. We all need snack breaks. You've been loving the blanket stitch lately. This is definitely soul food. I'm getting full for 2, enough for 2 meals. Oh, okay. So you got enough to eat on it twice. That's cool. Still haven't C2C. Oh, you haven't done a C2C? Some of them are pretty easy. You know, if it's, my ears started ringing. If it's an easier pattern, you know, it's pretty easy to do. But if it's more like where they kind of go sideways and then it like shifts, that I have not done. But welcome in, Barry. Storms Radios. Oh, Rebecca is making a waffle stitch blanket. Awesome.
She can send you another picture.
I can start a C2C, but oh, I think she means I started a C2C, but haven't learned how to finish it yet. I want to make a knit stitch. It's a little more open, great for the summer. Or knit wave stitch. I read that wrong. Knit wave stitch. I guess I don't know which one that is. Asia Joe says, I made 2 flower bouquet blankets back to back. I've done waffle stitch before and have been considering that one for a blanket, but still not set mind. Just finished my last blanket on Saturday. Oh, cool. Oh, you're very welcome, and I'm sure everybody is glad to give you some ideas. Welcome in, Sally Stevens. How are you doing today? The auction also had a chili cook-off. I took 3rd place with deer and pork sausage chili. Congratulations, Mama Gwen. 3rd place is pretty good. MimiTammy is on a slipper kick, crocheting slippers. Margie hasn't done C2C yet either, or mosaic, and can't figure out charts. Also wanted to learn to knit, hopefully this year. I can kind of understand crochet charts as long as it has the key, but normally I just read a written pattern, you know, or do a tutorial, watch a tutorial. Knit charts I can kind of read, but I'd still rather have written instructions. And it's very sad because a lot of beautiful knit designs do not have like in-depth written patterns. They like, if it's lace work, knitting, most ones I find are charts. And I could sit down, you know, and convert it into writing, but that's, yeah. I'm just like, You can Google knit wave stitch and see weekday. I mean, it's pretty. Suzette stitch is great for blankets. I prefer written patterns or tutorials too. 2 double crochets, chain 2, front post, single crochet. Okay. What is that one for? Oh, the Suzette stitch. Maybe. I have a mosaic blanket and Ravelry saved. I haven't divided in yet. Or I think she means dived in yet. I haven't done one before, but I'm tempted to buy the pattern and force my hand to learn. Okay. Mama says goodbye, everybody. She just started getting tired after eating, so she says it's gown time. She's gonna lay down and rest. The dumplings just hit her, she said. So she wanted to say goodbye to everybody. I can never remember this lady's name. And I had watched her do mosaic. Tina, I think Terry knows her. Somebody always tells me her name. Terry Thurido or something like that. Does a few, I think, mosaic. She was pretty easy to. I did a little bag. Yeah, Tina T. Yeah. Couple of years ago in my Facebook group, I did like a little crochet along, and it was just a little zipper bag. You start with the zipper, and then you thread it into the zipper, and then you crochet through the little loops you do. And so that's, I've only done one project, and it was 2 colors, so that was it for mosaic. Yeah, it was pretty easy. So if don't let mosaic, start with something that you think might be a little easier, like maybe 2 colors. Don't go like 4 or 5, you know, start with something small like a little bag and go from there, you know, for your first one. You can watch, knit, or crochet wave pattern. That's what I meant. Okay, Karen. Patricia says 30s here today. Winter won't go, and it's just in the 70s, Barry says. Asia Joe says, by Mama P. Oh, cat stitch blanket. Yeah, I've done a few of those. I made, well, I didn't do a blanket, but I did a shawl. Like I turned it into a shawl. The past week, I have been hooked on making mini amigurumis that can fit inside plastic Easter eggs. Oh my gosh, Katie would love that. Did you send her any pictures? She would be so excited about that. Mama Gwen says Fiber Spider has great blanket tutorials. Yeah, he's pretty easy to learn from. I've done a couple of his tutorials. Mosaic crochet is my bugaboo. So I guess you like to do mosaic. Amigurumi eggs. Patricia's been making amigurumi eggs. Kendra says, I did her Montana pattern blanket and I got a hiccup. Oh, Ganey Joe's saying sweet nap time dreams, Patricia. Making minis is so much fun. Oh, that's cool. Patricia Yarny Cat Crochet says, I have a tutorial on my channel, Noelle. It isn't professional, but fairly easy to understand. You know what? I just realized I never added Nightbot back on. Let me add Nightbot so y'all can drop your channel link. I took it off for the live sale, so so we're not bombarded during the live sale with Nightbot messages. And I forgot to add him back. So give me a second, and then Patricia, you can drop your link once I have him added back on as a mod. It's loading. And I think it was last week or the week, beginning of March. And I was on the phone with trying to get a reapproved for my Humira. And there was this lady, she was because this happens every time I reapply. I'm in my beginning my fourth year on Humira. And every single year I have to call them because all the documents they want that I upload to the site, they overlook. And then I have to call and say, I've uploaded everything y'all need, blah, blah, blah. But the last time I called, I get this lady, and oh my God, every 2 or 3 seconds, she's like, just a minute, 1 second, just a minute, hold on, 1 second, every few seconds. And I was like, I never said anything, but oh my God, for 30 minutes almost, I was on the phone. Maybe 10 minutes of it was wait time, but wow. Wow. All right. Nightbot. Here we go. Click save. All right. Now somebody type drop to see if it registers. Okay. Well, he's active. He's already dropping links, so. Friday for the spring crocheters along. I'm going to link it in the description box and show what I made. Aw. Well, I love that idea. I need at least 2. I think I'll make sense. I had to stop Humira. It made my blood pressure spike. Wow, that's strange. When I first started taking it, it freaked me out. I was so scared. I don't like needles. So whenever I took my first injection, I had my mom here. My grandmother was in town. And I got so scared that I was going to have an instant allergic reaction of it. You know, I'm allergic to like 8 different medicines. And so I took the shot, but my hands were doing this when I got done and I was crying. But a week after I took my first shot, I get these huge, big circle rashes. Just, it looked like somebody drew little dots in a circle. And that was the only ever reaction that I got. Side effect that I got. Lily pays for my Farsia. I think it's how it's pronounced. Yeah, I get my Humira for free, actually, through the program, my AbbVie, I think, like 3 months worth is, or was it 3 pins? I can't remember how many pins. It's an auto injector pin, but just, I think it was the starter kit that had 6 pins was, oh $7,000 just for that. And I'm like, yeah, no. But okay, so the drop looks to be working. So yes, yay. Check out Yolanda, check out Yarny Cat Crochet, check out Karen ABQ and Storm's Radios. Michelle plays hooky. I've made a bunny, chicken, sheep, lion, elephant, and a monkey so far. Like the miniatures and are only 2 inches tall. Oh my goodness. Great way of using up little bits of scrap yarn. Yes. Hi, Chris. Welcome in, honey. Hello to everyone in the chat. I'm watching you on my TV because my phone internet isn't working. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you as well. What was it from? What was what from? No, they can't afford it. I definitely couldn't. But it has helped for what I take it for, so that's a good thing. I'm used to I actually had to take one this morning. I take it once every 2 weeks, and that oh, my reaction was from Humira. The site reaction where I injected it. And what I do is I do one leg one time and the next leg the next time. And after my second dose, I think it said you take one on day 1, one day 5, or day 10. After my second one is when the big rashes, I mean, they were like that. I mean, huge circles. And it was just a thin line of little dots. After my second dose, 10 days later, day 1 and day 10, that's when they show up. And I itch like crazy. It was even the doctor. I went to the doctor and they said, oh yeah, that's normal. And I'm like, really? He goes, yeah, that's normal. I'm like, okay. In Montana for a box of 2, maybe 2 boxes, refilled syringes. Humira is what I'm prescribed as well for my Crohn's and ulcerative colitis. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure exactly how much the pins are. I just remember the price being $7,299. Like, yeah, I've definitely got to apply for the programming because I can't afford that. What? Oh my goodness. Okay. Mama is now not going to lay down. She got a message from, I guess, Top Shelf. Yep. I figured as much. They have a 90% off at Pop Shelf. So she's getting dressed and going to go. Gloves, ropes, hats, and stuff like that. Where did that go? My bestie's insurance wouldn't approve Humira. They made her take another drug in the same class. Well, at that point when I had applied, they didn't have any other biologic approved, I think. So I laughed so hard and giggled like a schoolgirl. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. I don't know what made you laugh, but yay. As long as y'all can laugh and have a good time, that's awesome. It made my blood pressure spike and put me in the hospital. So I can't take it, but I know it helps people. I am so sorry that happened. Aw. That's an odd reaction time. Yes, it was. That's why I had went to the doctor and said, is this normal? Because it happened after my second dose. I would have imagined that any instant reaction, like, you know, rash, hives, would have been almost instantaneous or later that day at least. L-carnitine has 2 side effects, but it's only a supplement for an enzyme. I think he means my liver can't make. Hoping to have more Arby's since I got it yesterday for my birthday. Aw, well, happy belated birthday, Summer. That's a dedicated bargain shopper. Yes. Yep. She won't pass up a good sale. Pop Shelf. POPSHELF. It's like a upper scale Dollar General, similar. Yeah. Yeah, like Summer says, it's a fancier Dollar General. Oh, you're very welcome, Summer. Aw, Yarn Bar, thank you so much. You have been a member for 26 months. Thank you so much. And her message says, we love our beautiful crystals. Thank you, thank you. Yes, bye was supposed to be my, sorry, typing with a kitten in my face. We do not have one yet. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, those, you know, I think they're newer within the last, I think ours is about 5, almost 6 years old. And they're just now starting to expand. And I think Missouri has a few, like Oklahoma. I don't know about Louisiana. I'm not really sure where all they've actually expanded, but I haven't seen any. You might not. I mean, I know they closed a few down towards Houston, like deep in Houston. But I know they've got them kind of scattered everywhere. I mean, we only have one Pop Shelf. Welcome back, Daigo Crochet. I totally get kitten cause typos, even though mine are not quite so kitten anymore. They grow up so fast. Aw. Yeah, I don't know if we have an Ollie's. We might have one in like Houston or Dallas or San Antonio or something, but they don't have one here in my town. So speaking about DG Market, you missed the part where Momo was talking about the sales. So look at the meats. There's like hamburger meat, since you have a DG Market berry, Lunchables, milk, some fresh meat, like a few of the steaks, hamburger meat. They're all 25% off now at DG Markets only. So that might help save a little bit of money. Oh, we have a Pop Shelf. I've never gotten to go to it, though. It's across town, as we are 90% of the good shops. Just got stuff from Temu. I love that site. Yeah, I do too. I haven't really ordered from there in the last few months, and I used to place an order all the time. Oh, yeah, I can understand that. I remember now. But they have like Lunchables. If you can handle that, like turkey sub sandwich, with cheese, and it has like a little bottle of water with some Kool-Aid packet and some nerd candy. I mean, I like the sandwich, of course, but I mean, I like nerds, but I don't like the gummy things. And I can't eat the chips in it because it's too hot. So I gave it to my brother. But they do have other stuff on sale. Definitely don't like messy stores. Makes me want to turn around and leave. Yeah, I can definitely see that too. Um, yeah. Christy, I forgot to. I was gonna email you or message you. I think you forgot to draw for your giveaway that you did in January, or maybe not. I don't know. You never said when you were planning to draw, and I didn't know if you forgot about it. DG Market added pre-made sandwiches, but Lord, I can full-size sub from Walmart for $1 less than DG. Well, that's understandable too. I mean, if you can save a little money by ordering it somewhere else, then go for it. You know. Well, if she's going to Pop Shelf, McAllister's is right over there. Instead of ordering DoorDash and it's being a lot more expensive on DoorDash, I'm just gonna see if she'll pick me up a sandwich from there. Yeah, I think she made it to the um I don't think she made the finals. Kieran's Kitty didn't make the finals, but what was it that you got? A calendar and something else that had your kitty in it? Yeah, Christy, you had in your last video, it showed uh, you showed something, a couple of yarns or whatever, and you had put a hidden giveaway in there, and you had to mention you were showing your loaf cat. She don't feel good now. um, hold on one second, everybody. Um, do you think since you're going over there, you could stop by McAllister's and pick up a sandwich for me? The One second, everybody. Um, Okay, I am back. Crystal stepped away. Now we act up. All right. Let's see. Okay, no, I didn't mean like to impose, Christy. I didn't want you to forget about it. That's all. I gotta still go watch the video of the mannequin they're saying that you uploaded. I hadn't been on YouTube this morning. Hi, Cindy Lulu. Welcome in. You should have got tracking from me for the live sale. Everything is scheduled to go out. The mail lady will be coming to pick everything up, probably about 2 or 3. Me and sis watching on the TV. Well, hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, I love McAllister's. I was saying earlier, somebody was, I think it was MimiTammy had ordered DoorDash through DoorDash. And I said, well, our DoorDash free trial ends, I think, on the 23rd. So I've got to cancel it on the 22nd. And I said, I should order McAllister's for lunch. I love their spicy turkey melt. Oh my gosh. And so, but since she's going to be going to Pop Shelf, it's in the same area. And when I order through DoorDash, it's a little bit more pricey than when you go and actually order it. So let's see. Electric bills skyrocketed this winter, and I don't have the money for the giveaway, but I will do it as soon as I can. I just no. I'm not meaning you had to draw for it, honey. I didn't want you to forget you did it. That's all. That's all I'm saying, Christy. I hadn't seen you in a while, and I just wanted to mention it just in case you had forgotten. I know how sometimes you can get forgetful, and I mean that with all respect, okay? I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I hope you understand that. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I just didn't want you to forget about it. Oh, okay, MimiTammy, I get you. I get you. I cannot afford DoorDash. It was a treat from my kids. So you called your kids DoorDash. I get you. They had lunch with my mom-in-law and son grandmother from Houston. Okay. Yeah, everything has gone up in price for sure. Yep. So I've been filming the tutorial for the cat. All I have left to film now is the body, which is the biggest part. That's going to take some time to do, but I got all the other parts finished. I'm so excited. So all I have left is the body and assembly and all like little minor details, like how to do the whiskers and how to embroider the mouth and all that kind of stuff. So, okay, Christy. I'm glad it wasn't taken in offense. because I didn't mean anything like that at all. Only DoorDash or Uber Eats times 2 times a year, one for Christmas, other birthday, and always hunt for a discount code. Yes. We had I think they had like some kind of code the last time we ordered, and that's the only reason I got it. They also had the free trial, and I saved like $19 on the order. And I was like, what do you want? And so we had ordered from McAllister's, and like we saved like $19 on that order, and I think I only spent like 22 or something like that, and that was with all the fees and everything because we got a free trial of Dash Pass. So I've got to remember to cancel that so I don't get charged. I've had it for a while, but really don't have a need for it. It's still in the box. Wow. Well, welcome back, Michelle Plays Hooky. Yeah, like normally when we order McAllister's, it's almost like 50 bucks with all the fees and tip and what we get. And I'm just like, yeah, who can afford that? And then you can go in store and spend about half that. I mean, what I get, I think, is about 10 to like $10.99 or $12.99 or something like that. Like, yeah, okay. Welcome in, Demetra, the Naked Snail. Yeah, I'm so excited about the tutorial for the cat. McAllister's, except the Home Alone movie. I'm not sure where all they have a McAllister's, but it's like the sandwich place. I think it's pretty good. I mean, Katie knows of it and she's in Missouri. I guess it might just be a Southern thing. I really don't know. Yeah, I got addicted to DoorDash. I've had to stop myself. It helps to look at my bank balance first. Yes, it does. Aw, Kenny Joe. Thank you so much for doing that for Chrissy. Aw. Christy, Ganny Joe just gave you an entry. Got it down. Yes, Ganny Joe is a sweetheart. And you're very welcome. And yes, of course, I would definitely give it to her. That's who you say to give it to. That's who it goes to. Me too, Noel. Me too. Let's see. On the cat tutorial, I already have 9 parts filmed. 9 different videos. Actually 10 if you include the intro video, which is about almost 4 minutes long. But the ear, the shoulder piece, the mouthpiece, the tail, the front legs, and back legs are filmed. Now for the body, which is the biggest part. And it is, at one point, it gets to 90 stitches around. And I'm just like, yeah, this is going to be huge to film. But I I think it took me about just filming time. All right, just filming on camera. For the back leg, it was 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's not the time that I spent working on it off camera. It was like, goodness, the back leg is bigger than the front leg, and it took 1 hour and 10 minutes. The body's even bigger. How long is that going to take? Probably several days. Not straight or anything like that. Of course, my phone would go dead. But I only have about 7 gigs of space on my phone. So every time I get to where it almost runs out of space, I've got to stop and come in here and transfer the file to my computer and free up my phone space. Christy says, thank you, Granny Joe. I miss your Thursday night lives. I pray you have been feeling better. Yeah, how is your arm and shoulder doing? Is it doing any better? I know you started doing physical therapy on it. Is that helping? I hope so. Welcome back, Barry. In 30 plus states. However, in some states, there are only 2 or 3 in comparison to 112 in Texas. Well, thank you for looking that up. I did not know that. But Texas is a big state. 112 McAllister restaurants in Texas. Wow. But it is in 30 plus states. It's okay, Christy. We all make mistakes typing sometimes. It's okay. I think we could get the gist of what you're saying. I think Kentucky may have one in Louisville if it's the one I'm thinking of. Solman's Barbecue in Texas. I've never heard of it. I don't even know where that's located. Me too. I can't spell worth crap. So it's like, you know, like I'm glad I have, you know, where it would tell me if something is spelled wrong because, you know, I make so many mistakes or spell something wrong. And then I'm like, it'll have that red line underneath, the squiggly red line. So, family friend owns the Longview McAllisters. Oh, cool. Welcome back, MimiTammy. Typing with my fun thumbs in my phone. Yeah, you know, and I can understand the little keypad is so small anyway. I hate having to chat or type on my phone. I'd rather use the computer if I have to type something out or a voice message if I'm on Facebook Messenger. Otherwise, I take like a little stylus and will peck what I want to say. Oh, y'all have them. They're very awesome. Yarn bar, blame it on auto incorrect. I always do. Dated the manager of Solman's Barbecue off Interstate 20 at Van Exit. Oh, interesting. I fully believe autocorrect is the devil. Oh no, Gary Joe, I know these had to hurt like the dickens. Where did she answer me? Yes, I missed it. Of neck injections. Non-successful, still waiting for doctor's office to contact me day after procedure. Oh, well, that really sucks. 1.5 weeks ago. Yes, prayers for Dean Joe. The one in Van was my favorite, right next to the truck stop. Michelle Plays Hoogie says, I'm usually on my phone. I have typos all the time. Loves best coffee ever. Yeah, I remember they had pretty good coffee. Oh, it's not a low profile keyboard. Wow. And this too shall pass. Yes, it will, Granny Joe. Let's see. We're at 1 hour and 32 minutes. See, it went from 40 minutes to 1 hour and 32 minutes. That was the last time I remember looking at the little clock on the counting how long I've been live. Who would like to get me a keyword so we can do the entry giveaway? I don't know. I think Michelle was she picked it on last Tuesday, and I don't remember who I called on Friday. No, just been 20 minutes. As Barry says, keyword. Keyword is keyword. Good times pass quickly. I know, it's like the last time I looked at the clock, we've only been live 40 minutes. Green, you know, being St. Patrick's Day, that is actually a pretty good idea, Janice. Yeah, we might use green. Wait till you type it. Don't type it just yet. Let me get my internet turned on. Thank you, Janice. Yeah, St. Patty's Day. Yeah. It's like all my friends came over for coffee. That's a very good way of looking at it. You all help keep a lonely me company. Aww. Yeah, she's been lurking a little bit. She did say hello earlier. Aw. Well, the kitty's hungry. Yeah. All right. Keyword green, GREEN. And my shirt actually has shamrocks on it. I did show it earlier, but it's the only one that I really have that is like has green, but it has little clovers and little bitty clovers, and these are supposed to be coins. So, and then I got green in my hair, green on my eyes. And I told my grandmother earlier, I said, if I didn't have anything that had green on it, I have sticky notes that are bright green. I could have cut out a clover and stuck it to my face. That would have been funny. Corned beef, carrots, and potatoes. Ooh, yum. Isn't it corned beef that goes on a Reuben? No, that's corned beef and sauerkraut, right? I like Reubens. I like sauerkraut. That's also another thing people either like or they hate, you know. My grandfather would eat sauerkraut and weenies chopped up. Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. I thought it might be in a Reuben corned beef. My Betty Boop Lucky Tea. Of course, it's a bit cooler than I'd like for t-shirts. You love Reubens, Patricia? Me too. I have a Big Bang Theory t-shirt on, and Sheldon's wearing a green shirt. Does that count? Yes, it does. You still got green on. Some way. One lab accident away from supervillain. Yeah, pumpernickel bread, yes. You know, I have cooked just straight sauerkraut and ate that before. So, yeah. It's actually really, really good for you. You like it on rye? We would have asked Patricia to pinch you for no grain, but you passed the grain. Yep, that's why I did that. And it was funny. I go, "Oh, you got green on today. You remembered St. Patrick's Day. I can't pinch you." And she goes, "Actually, that was an accident." And I'm like, "Okay, we won't tell anybody that." It's okay, Karen. We were always told we were German by my daughter got her 23andMe back, and she's 70% Irish, 0% German. Interesting. Huh. I know we had English, Scottish, maybe some German. I really don't remember. I know my mom did a test, but I can't remember the percentage. Maybe it was Scottish, Irish, and English, like British. Yep, I am more Irish and Scottish than anything else. All right, we are actually up to 25. I'm gonna give it a couple of more seconds. I have never eaten a bread I didn't like, Michelle says. And see, I am not a bread person, really. I will eat store-bought sandwich bread. I will eat Violetta's homemade bread. but bread that tastes too much like yeast, I won't eat. So if you can definitely tell it's homemade, I probably won't eat it. We have Irish ancestors, but no current ones, mostly watered down. Well, I mean, if you think about the long line of relatives where they descended from over generations, it's gonna be kind of watered down, thinned down. Make soda bread today? I've never made it before. Interesting. Never heard of it, I don't think. All right, we're up to 26. Yeah, wow, what a mutt, Karen says. Well, I don't see it that way. Different people in the family came. Okay, I had to exit out the browser. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but the browser froze. My phone was not responding, and so I kind of closed it out. So, yeah, sometimes the browser does that. What the what? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it just kind of goes crazy and it's starting to freeze again. Okay, yeah. Thank you. All right. We are going to go ahead and start drawing. I don't know why my browser is messing up. I just updated it like last week when I was having problems. But yeah, it could be the smell in the house probably has a lot to do with the enjoyment of homemade bread. Okay. We are up to 28 now though, so that's good. Green with yellow collar trim, and on the bottom short sleeves I got from fan club years ago. Aw. Yeah, I had to close out my browser that I was using to stream from. It froze completely and tried to close it out. Hi, Vicky Oodles. Into the word green. really quick, and we are going to draw, and my browser is freezing up again. Right now it's not slowing. I'm still moving, so maybe my phone has been awake for too long. Pose for the freeze, Crystal. There we go. Okay. If y'all can hear me, I am going to jump onto Chrome browser. All right, I'm back. I don't know if this browser is going to work any better than Edge, so we'll see. It was freezing up too as soon as I opened it. It wouldn't even load the web page. I had problems. Maybe I need to completely turn my phone off and back on. I noticed after it's been like a week or so after it hasn't been restarted, I start having these kind of problems. So thank y'all for being patient and waiting. We are up to 29 now. So everybody go ahead and enter the keyword once more. Put it green. Oh, it is? Well, see, the thing is, like, I used to have major problems with Chrome, and I would freeze, my mic would go completely cut out, and it would mute me on its own. So I had started using Microsoft Edge. And that's what I stuck to using. So maybe still a bit glitchy. Yeah. Well, I'm fixing to end the live soon anyway. So hopefully, you know, happy St. Patrick's Day to you as well, Gail. And welcome in. And welcome in, Diane Major. No, I know you didn't do it. Yeah, I got lost in cyberspace. New viewer here, well, welcome. We are fixing to do an entry giveaway. So if you want, enter the keyword green. And what I do is I normally pick out 6 names, give 2 entries each that go into the monthly giveaway. And then the first of the month come, and we draw 1 winner out of all the names that go in my book. I include memberships, comments, and anything that I give away on lives, supers, entries that I give away. So there's many ways to get entered. Major problems. I may take offense to that. Who said that? Well, yeah, it is out of my control. I can't do nothing about it. But we started doing the hokey pokey. I know. I was reading that in the comments. You put your left foot in and turn it all about. Yep, I was reading comments as I was trying to get everything to work. Usually shut the whole phone in. That's what I'm probably going to have to do. It's probably been up for way too long, and it's just having so many problems. You know, it's like first goes Chrome, then Edge, then the system will not respond. So if I restart it now, then, you know, yeah, crazy. All right, we got 30. So we are going to start drawing, and we did hit the goal today. So we are going to draw an extra 5 names on top of the 6. So we're drawing 11 total. Get it? Major problems? You're not a problem at all. I love you, Diane. So, but I know I see your pun intended on that. But yes, I was having major problems with my phone, but you're not a problem. You have to force stop apps to make sure a restart actually has a fresh start. Yes, I forget about that you have to go into settings and then force stop. I always think if you press the square and swipe it away, it closes it out, but that's not true. Thank you, Summer. All right. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. First entry winner. Mariana. Congratulations. And that's Vicky's daughter, Adria. Uh, Sorry if I said that wrong. Welcome in. Next entry winner, Kindra. Congrats, Kindra. Adria, I did say it right. Oh, good, good, good. I'm always afraid that I pronounced it wrong. Yay. Next entry winner. My hand will not stay still. Hey, look at that. Cool. Congrats, Adria. Give you a Bigfoot howl. Estelle. That's a pretty name. All right, next. Bell 944. That is Angela Wright. Congratulations. Mom's messaging. Oh, my just a circle frozen. Okay. Next one. Esther. Congrats, Esther. All right, next. Good luck. Janice. Congrats, Janice. Oops. It muted me on its own. This is why I was next winner was all right. I don't know how long I have, but the last winner was Jennifer Redgate. So we have Mariana, Kendra, Adria, Angela, Esther, Janice, Christy, Terry. Barry is giving his to MimiTammy, Summer, and Jennifer R. If y'all can hear me, I'm not sure if y'all can hear me or if it's choppy. But congratulations, everybody. I'm going to do one last round of sounds for everybody. All right. I'm writing it down for MimiTammy from Barry. All right. So I got back on Edge. It started to freeze a little bit, but at least I was able to come back and at least tell y'all goodbye before I could have to end the live. Sorry about all the technical problems. It's out of my control, but I hope everybody has a wonderful St. Patrick's Day, and I will see y'all later. Have a good afternoon. Much love to you all, and thank y'all for coming and being here. All righty, everyone. Bye for now, y'all.